When I first started working for the UFC was in 1997. And the company that I worked for was SEG, a much smaller company than the UFC now with Zuffa. It was a lot of the same guys are still there. A lot of the behind the scenes guys. We did shows in like little fucking high school auditoriums in like Dothan, Alabama and shit, like really small ass shows. And we always said, you know what this sport needs? This sport needs some fucking crazy billionaires who just love the sport to come in there and just shove it in front of people's faces. Put it on TV, spend a fuckload of money, and make it huge. But nobody ever thought that was really going to happen. But that is what happened. With Zuffa, what happened is these guys that owned 22 fucking casinos happened to be UFC fans, and they decided to buy it for fun. Let's buy the UFC. That'll be fun. Right. And so they get Dana to run it. I mean, you'd have to be crazy to get that fucking guy to run it.
Right.
Think about that.
Or really intelligent.
Yeah, well, he's the perfect guy for it. The perfect guy for it. But what other corporation would have a president or a CEO like that?
A fighting corporation.
But they wouldn't. There are no other ones. You know what I'm saying? It's like they would have a businessman who would step in and do it. Meanwhile, right. Dana is just a nut and a crazy fight fan. I mean, he's the perfect guy for the job. Literally, you couldn't get a better guy for the job. But then they took over, but they realized when they took over, once it started taking off after the Ultimate Fighter TV show started airing, they realized that all the sport needed in America was exposure. And this is a sport that transcends cultural boundaries, languages. It transcends everything, traditions. Everybody understands fighting. Nobody's going to watch fucking cricket in America. You're never going to sell that. You could try to make people think they're sophisticated if they enjoy soccer, or maybe your family's from Latin America, so you like soccer. But no one is gonna fucking buy cricket. They're not gonna buy cricket. But fighting is everywhere. You can watch fighting in China. You can watch fighting in Germany. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you understand the language. I like watching the old prides when I used to get prides straight from Japan. And the commentary would all be in Japanese. It was fucking awesome. Yeah. I didn't even know what they were saying, but when a dude would get knocked out, they would go crazy screaming in Japanese. It was fucking awesome. I didn't have to know what they were saying.